Friday Night Blitz on Newswatch 12. Your Blitz starts now.
Welcome back to the Friday Night Blitz. I'm Saul Meyer, and that is my partner, Drew Chelly. Drew, football is back.
Yes, it is, Saul. Week 1, and I am ready to go.
Me too, Drew. 11-man football starts today. 8-man starts next week. Let's start with 11-man.
For the third year in a row, Saul, it is Mosinee and Stratford being our game of the week to open up high school football season.
2 years ago, it was a tie in Marshfield. Last year, Stratford won it in Mosinee, and this year we're in Stratford.
The Tigers, 2-time defending Division 6 state champions. This year, however, moving up to Division 5.
Stratford is gunning for a three-peat in state championships. Mosinee just finished a three-peat in Great Northern Conference champions, so that is why it was an easy selection for our Friday Night Blitz game of the week. Newswatch 12's Will Harrelson is in Stratford and has the recap. Will?
Thanks, guys. Week 1 of high school football is in the books, and we had plenty of great games in our area, but none were as good as our Friday Night Blitz game of the week as Stratford faced off against Mosinee. If you don't like hard-nosed football, then this wasn't the game for you. Tigers came out and set the tone defensively to start the game as they forced Mosinee to a 3-and-out. Then after a short punt, Stratford got the ball and stalled a bit, setting up a 4th down and 5 deep in Mosinee territory. Tubbs would hand it off to Caleb Wrench, and he'd do the rest, taking it in for the score. Tigers head coach Jason Tubbs talked about the first quarter gamble post-game.
Trusting our guys up front. We thought we had some good push-up line. We thought we controlled the line of scrimmage, and, you know, we just got it to the right guy and let our athletes be athletes.
The offense didn't stop there as the Tigers would add 10 more points in the half to take a 17-6 lead into halftime. Coach Tubbs said he'd love to see his team execute week 1.
They were sloppy at times, honestly, but our guys grinded out, and we had a lot of nice runs there and finishing our runs. I was really pleased with that.
If you were worried about a second-half letdown offensively by the Tigers, all of that worry went away after Jack Tubbs made maybe one of the best quarterback runs you will ever see. Coach Tubbs had this to say about his quarterback's performance.
I just thought I was glad he got the first down, and then after that he just kept going and turning those legs, and that's what we asked our running backs to do, and, you know, pretty cool.
Step 1 is done for Stratford as they are 1-0 on the early year and have now won 2 straight games against Mosinee. Next up is a battle with their arch rivals Edgar as they look for a little chance of redemption after last year's game. Well, that's going to do it for now. Reporting here in Stratford, I'm Will Harrelson, Newswatch 12.
Thanks for that, Will. Let's move on from a Great Northern Conference team in Mosinee to a new GNC team in Tomahawk. The Hatchets have said goodbye to the Northwoods Conference and hello to the GNC, but before they could officially say goodbye, they have to take on their former conference foe, Crandon, on the road. So let's see if Tomahawk will get sent out the door right or if Crandon will spoil the Northwoods finale for the Hatchets. First quarter, Tomahawk strikes first. Rex Riley throws a screen pass to Jonah Dickens. He makes a man miss, dives for the pylon. Touchdown, Hatchets. It's 7-0 Tomahawk. Into the second quarter, and the power tee is working. Jackson Keepers gets the ball and powers his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Failed 2-point conversion, and it's 7-6 Tomahawk. Second half, and Tomahawk really blew it open here. Braden Larson is going to find his way into the end zone for a touchdown. And Tomahawk is going to go on to win this thing 28-6, and now the Hatchets can officially say goodbye to the Northwoods Conference.
Let's go to Minocqua. Lakeland Union on their home turf tonight as they host Hayward in the season opener. Let's start in the first quarter. Hayward trying to punt, but the snap is fumbled into the end zone. Tyson Scooble jumps on it for the T-Bird touchdown. They strike first. Let's move ahead to the second quarter. Hayward driving, but it comes to a halt. Carmelo Roche Vetterneck gets there for the sack. That would force a punt, and Lakeland would get right to work. They are going deep. Declan McQuaid on the money. And Merrick Trotter reels it in for the touchdown. Lakeland Union goes on to win this one by a final of 24-3.
Let's check out some other scores from around our area. First off, Medford traveled to Holman, and the Raiders are 1-0 to start the year out, winning it 26-13. Next, Iowa Scandinavia hosted Shiocton and were able to defend home field, winning it 32-6. And finally, Wittenberg Burnham Wood took to the road week 1 and are now winless, with Bondwell taking this one 28-19. What a bunch of fun games we saw tonight, Drew, but we're not done yet. Stay tuned. The Blitz is back after the break.
Friday Night Blitz on News Watch 12. Your Blitz starts now.
Welcome back to the Friday Night Blitz. I'm Saul Meyer, and that is my partner, Drew Chelly. Drew, we already saw a great bunch of games tonight, but we are not done yet.
Certainly not, Saul. We saw one former Great Northern Conference team take on a team from their own conference, and now we have another.
It was Hayward at Lakeland Union, and now it's Ashland at Rhinelander. Drew, tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, Saul, it's a season of high hopes for the Hodags after they made a postseason appearance last year. So let's see if they could start off 2024 with a win. Under the lights of Mike Webster Stadium, the Hodags took on the Ardockers. We start in the third quarter as Cyrus Leisure is going to find a hole, and the Hodag running back is going to rip off a big run to move the chains for Rhinelander. And this kid was not done yet. Ashland's defense trying to keep them in the game. They come through here. They get to the backfield. They get to the quarterback and pick up a sack. Now here's an early nominee for your high school play of the year. It's a 3rd and 21. Leisure is going to find some space right here. Watch it. Keeps his balance, stays up. He's going to break another tackle here, and he is gone. 63-yard run for the touchdown. Hodags go on to win this one 20-0.
Let's head down to Anago, where the Red Robins hosted Northland Pines. It's the Eagles' first varsity game since 2021. First drive of the game for Anago, Colton Tomei drops back and fires it to Ethan Bookman. That's good for Red Robins, first down. Then later in the drive, Tomei takes it himself, breaks a tackle, and whoop! Tomei jukes the D-back and cruises into the end zone. Red Robins go up 7-0. But Northland Pines would answer. The Eagles quarterback takes the snap, rolls to the left, heaves it up to Jacob Beer, and beer me, bro. The junior hauls it in for a huge gain. Second quarter, Eagles still driving. They hand it off to Eli Kerner. He is untouched and into the end zone. Eagles would tie it up at 7s, but in the end, Antigo would take this barn burner of a game 27-21.
Let's take a look at some of the other area games tonight, starting with Colby as they hosted Stanley Boyd, and they fell in their season opener 44-22. Abbotsford was on the road as they took on Loyal Greenwood. They got off to a good start. They came away with a 33-16 win to start 2024 1-0. Edgar, defending state champions, got year 50 of the Jerry Sins era off to a good start. They won 28-20 over Ladysmith.
And let's check out our final set of area scores for the night. First off, Wausau West took down Superior 41-14. Amherst beat St. Mary Catholic 37-14. And finally, Auburndale took down Spencer Columbus Catholic 42-21 on the road. And what a great bunch of games we saw tonight, Drew.
Yeah, so it's good to be back. An 8-man is right around the corner. They start next week.
Absolutely can't wait. Be sure to tune into the Friday Night Blitz next week, every Friday at 10 for all your local high school sports action. For Drew Chelly, I'm Saul Meyer. Thank y'all. Y'all have a great night.